What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm so excited to bring you this video today. We're going to be talking about something that is going to completely change COD Mobile, ranked and competitive. We are going to be talking about dead silence. Now, if you don't know what this perk does, really quick, it just makes you completely silent whenever you slap it on. No matter what you do, if you're jumping or you're sliding, the enemies cannot hear you. And that is super important because in ranked and the competitive scene, people obviously have headphones in, so they're going to like listen around them. So if they can hear your loud elephant footsteps near them, they're going to know exactly where you are. They're going to be able to pre-fire, pre-aim, and kill you. But this update, they decided to completely change the perk for the first time ever since beta. This perk has been in the game forever, so most people are just used to using it by now. What they're going to do is they're going to change it to where you're not silent unless you're crouching or you're walking, which is actually pretty crazy. I feel like that just completely kills the perk unless you're using it on a game mode like search and destroy, for example. I think on a hard point and domination, it's just not even going to be good enough to use anymore. It's just going to fall out of the meta. So today we're going to be talking about what perks you should actually replace with dead silence. I'm really excited, honestly, for this update to come out. So much is going to change, and I think this is actually going to be one of the biggest things. Even though it's just a really small change, it's going to be one of the biggest changes to ranked, multiplayer, the competitive scene, pretty much everything. I feel like it's just going to completely slow the game down. I don't know if you guys ever played Cold War or any of the past Call of Duties. Those games are a lot slower than Call of Duty Mobile. Call of Duty Mobile has just a really fast-paced meta, so I think this is just going to slow down the whole game, and I don't know how it's going to affect my playstyle. Movement was also nerfed a bit this season, so really it just seems like they're trying to slow down aggressive gameplay in general, which honestly I don't really agree with at all, because I feel like aggressive gameplay gives a higher skill gap to the game. And also recently I think they added rust in ranked, which absolutely makes no sense. Let me know what you think of that in the comments below. I don't really think that's a competitive map. Anyways, let's hop in and take a look at what perks we should replace a dead silence with, and then we're going to go into the game and we're going to actually try them out live right here. So here we are inside of the blue perks. Now obviously I think I have to say this, I think persistence is still going to be a thing in the next update. If they do nerf it or something, let me know in the comments, but I didn't see anything on it when I was going over the patch notes. But a lot of the time they don't include stuff. Actually, wait, is dead silence already nerfed? I thought they were going to nerf it when the battle pass dropped. It's already nerfed? Whoa, okay, we're gonna have to take a look at this in game. I didn't even realize that. It says function change, grant silent movement while walking, crouching, or going prone. That's crazy. We're gonna see it in game. Anyways, what I was talking about was if you're using persistence, then you can slap on hardline, obviously to give you more points to get those score streaks faster. But I know a lot of people don't want to use persistence, and there's other game modes, for example like hardpoint. Maybe if you're playing a scrim on hardpoint, you don't really want persistence. So we're gonna take a look at all these other perks right here and see what the best thing is. I don't know when this is dropping. Did it already drop? It might have already dropped. I might have missed it, but honestly, who cares about that? That's a trash perk. So what we have here is high alert, shrapnel, engineer, alert, tac mask, and demo expert. So we're just going to go through the ones I don't really think that you should be using. I don't think you should use demo expert. I mean, when are you really going to use explosives? Not that often, maybe once a life at most. Engineer, almost completely useless. No one ever uses care packages. Like, what the heck? Shrapnel, maybe if you're being a troll, but if you're playing seriously and trying to win, I would not use shrapnel. High alert is also not good because it shows like something weird over your head when you're using it, and it's just really easy for enemies to see you. I'm not really sure why they added that. So the last two left after knocking all of those out is alert and tac mask. Tac mask is actually super good because concussions are being used a lot more in ranked now, and I think they're going to become even more prominent the more people get used to them. This also might be pretty good for search and destroy. The other one is alert, but it's not going to be as good as it was before because you're going to be able to hear enemies because no one's going to be running dead silence. So I think it is going to be definitely usable, but I think the number one perk that people are going to use is obviously hardline, and then right after that tac mask, because like I said earlier, concussion is becoming really powerful. But actually I'm not sure the range of alert, and we need to test it out. Let's go in a game, let's slap this on, we'll see how good it is in game, and then we'll make our final decision at the end of the video. If you guys have any comments or thoughts on what you think is going to replace dead silence or how it's really going to change the game, let me know in the comment section below. Honestly, it's just super interesting, and I'm just really excited to see how it changes. All right, the first thing we're going to do is try out dead silence. We have dead silence on this class. Let me just show you. We do have dead silence on here. Wow, we're so loud. You can hear people coming from like a mile away now. This is actually, wow, whoa. So you're gonna have to play a lot slower. People are just gonna know exactly where you are. So I think the meta is gonna change. People are gonna post up more on head glitches. They're gonna sit back a little bit more. maybe patrol an area. I might honestly need to change my personal playstyle too. This is honestly just gonna nerf SMGs even more than they already are, which that's tragic because they're not very good at the moment. All right, let's try out alert here. All right, we have alert on right now. Let me find an enemy. Let's see what that range actually is on this. I'm really interested in it. So an enemy right here, nothing's showing up. Okay, excuse me. Why is nothing showing up on the radar? Oh. Okay, there's one. So do you have to see them? This is so inconsistent. Wait, nothing's showing up and this guy's right in front of me. Is this trash? Wait a second. No way. It's garbage. Maybe they have to be moving? Or do they have to be sprinting? Enemy contact. Okay, guys, I wouldn't recommend using this because whenever they stop moving a little bit or go a little slower, it disappears. And I think you'll honestly be able to hear them anyhow because they're not using dead silence. All right, we're gonna leave and then I'll make my final analysis. So guys, we just left the game, and after a bit of testing, I would say I think tac mask is going to be the perk to replace dead silence with. That, or if you're running persistence and hardline. But if you don't want to use persistence, I would recommend going with tac mask. That's gonna be the end of today's video. I probably will have another video dropping tonight, so stay tuned for that. If you have not already, definitely hit that bell icon so you can get notifications. Also, like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.